This video will be a quick starter guide for Haven, showing new players around in Mortal Online 2, kind of showing you what Haven is, where to go, what to do, and how to get going on it. So here we are, you're going to spawn in right here, right in the central hub area of the town. Luckily, if you hit the M key, you do have a map. This map is relative to your compass as well, up top up here. So using your compass and using this map, it's going to be pretty easy to figure out where you're at. If you turn over the map, here is a map of Haven. So when you spawn in the game, you're going to want to do all the combat tutorials first, and then all the crafting tutorials. I shouldn't really need to make a guide to show you how to do those. You just go through, there's big highlights, it marks it on your compass, it'll be really easy to do. So we're starting right here, to the northwest, library, important. To the south, bank, southeast exit, northwest exit, stable. I'm going to highlight some of the areas. So first thing you're going to do, when you come in, you're going to talk to the mentors. That's a priest, that's a mentor, a tutor. Talk to all the tutors and all the mentors. All the tutors, when you talk to them, they're going to give you skills. Most of them will, and they'll explain stuff as well. But they're going to give you the skills. That's how you learn some of the skills to use them. So there's a bunch of tutors. Make sure you talk to them all. And the mentors, a couple of them. So they're all kind of around this area. Just look at every NPC. There's like 4 or 5. I'm going to show you where the library is. It's very important. Library is up this road to the north here. The town map is actually really useful. It actually works really well. I was very skeptical of the accuracy, but it is it's very solid. Head up here. Go to the left. You see the book. Library. Library is very important. This is where you're going to buy a lot of your books. So here, this librarian has a lot of the common books.
See what I have for you.
All of them right here.
Nice talking to you.
This one has crafting books. This one has magic. Botany lore. I don't. And then you got the extraction librarian, material, and animal. So yeah, those are the majority of books. You can get them right here in Haven. Obviously there are more books, but these are all the good getting started books. That's the library, which is obviously, I feel, the most important building. And then if you want the other building you might be using, if you're going to be spending some time here in Haven and learning the game, which I highly recommend you do, take your time here. The majority of things you do aren't permanent, but your skills are. Your skills will carry over. You can take what you have equipped and up to 3 gold worth of items with you when you leave. I recommend using the bank to kind of like experiment, store stuff. As you see, my bank has quite a bit of stuff in it. And those are the 2 main facilities I would say you're going to use in Haven. Obviously the crafting stations, I should show you where those are. They're pretty easy to find. You're going to come over here. See this, all your crafting stations are here. You got your furnace, armor station, oven, bow crafting table, weapon crafting table. All of this will be explained in the tutorials, so you should be good there. We are gonna move over to the graveyard, which is one of the first areas you're gonna be taken to. I will show you where that is in just a moment. Be right back. Alright, we are here outside the graveyard. The combat tutorial will take you this way. This dude, this guy, the graveyard vendor, he's gonna sell you the basic weapons. If you want to test out how each weapon feels, you can try spears, axes, daggers, hammers, and obviously swords that you start with. You can get a feel for each one of them. He does sell some basic armor. I recommend killing zombies and equipping this. And also, you can exchange currency to the higher tier. When you have like 100 silver, you get 1 gold. When you have 100 corpium, you get 1 silver. That's the exchange rate. Good way to practice. They're all one-handed except for the spear. Yeah. So try those out. See what weapon you like. You're gonna come over here. Obviously, you're gonna do this in the combat tutorial, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Zombies are pretty easy. Walking Dead are pretty easy. Their attacks are very readable, very easy to parry. Good practice for your parrying skills. There will be a general that spawns right here. He's really big. He's very noticeable. Somebody just killed him recently, so he's not here. Don't fight him. Don't fight him unless you're very confident in your ability to parry. He's going to kill you in 2 to 3, maybe 4 hits if you're lucky. He is no fun. But he will give you good Clade experience. If you don't know what Clade experience is, come to your character menu, you go to Clade Gifts. You can get up to level 20. You put points. Every race has a different tree of clade. You're not going to be able to learn it all. You're only going to be able to learn 2/3. So, you know, there's 10 nodes in each category. You get up to 20 of them. So you're not going to be able to pick one side of the tree. So you're going to have to specialize a little bit. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10, 10, 10. Pick what you want, whatever your build is. You cannot reset these as of right now making this video. That is a change that's going to happen in the future with the game, though. You will be able to reset your tree. So I would say just experiment. Other people are going to be very, like, you know, do this, do that. This is the optimal way. I mean, play whatever way you want. If you want to be optimal, if you want to experiment and have fun, do whatever floats your boat. All right, we're going to move on to another important area in the beginning of Haven. Okay, here we are over at the dungeon. This is another very important spot in Haven. Check the map. Got to swap over to the main map. We were here at the graveyard. Dungeon is south of the graveyard. You keep following the path, you will hit the dungeon. You'll see this big building. The graveyard is literally like right there. Dungeon is very good because this is where you're going to get a lot of your clade XP. I showed you a little bit earlier what clades were, kind of real quick talking about them. Basically, you need to be clade level 2 before you can leave. I recommend being clade level 5 to 10. I feel there's no reason to rush out of Haven due to how unforgiving the main world of the game will be, especially if you're a new player and you rush into there. So you're going to come into the beautiful dungeon. I love the aesthetic of this dungeon. I love the way it looks. It's nicely detailed. It's got very good sound design. Good ambiance. There's bandits down here. You're going to kill bandits. They are way tougher than a zombie, so make sure you have some good armor, good weapons, got your skills up. You know how to parry rather well. There will be a point where you start fighting 2 at a time. So you either got to try to pull them, or you got to try to kite them away from each other. 2v1 can be rough, especially for a new player, and especially if you're under-geared. There are some zombies down here, but you're not here for those. You're not going to kill those. So yeah, explore the dungeon, kill some bandits, get some good XP. That's kind of the final test of a new player in a way. There's a couple more landmarks, couple more. If you look on your map, you will see them. There are quite a few. You know, we have a camp down here. Fishing village. Fishing village is where you're going to want to go to, like, practice your fishing very well. There's all the fishing vendors and trainers. There is some fishing in the main town as well of Haven. A really cool area. So you got dungeon, ruins. You know, this is how you leave town. You go down to this Navi statue by the fishing village. That's how you'll leave to go to the mainland when you're done. In case you're wondering how to do that. Up here, you're going to follow this path. Here's something really cool. You're going to leave from the northwest exit. You're going to follow the path. Follow the path along the lake. All the way. Get up some hills. There's going to be hills. You're going to go up the hills. You're going to go east from the hills. Get around this lake. And right here is a rat cave. It's really awesome. You should go check it out. I highly recommend it. It's very neat. It's a rat cave. Go do it. It's fun. But that's kind of a secret little cave that a lot of people don't know about. So there you go. That is going to do it for this quick rundown of Haven and what to do. It is a short video. It's meant to be short. It's meant to be fast, not to be drawn out. It's already longer than I wanted it to be. But I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope the video helped you. If it did, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. I'll try to answer them for you and help out other new players. And maybe you guys will see me streaming the game over on Twitch sometime. So yeah, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. And I will see you in the next one. Later, guys.